You're now listening to No Gimmicks.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. The time has come. We are here. It is Texas Rumble Day. I am your host, Mr. Kelvin Cayley, joined by Matt Andrews, the choice. We're good, Matt.
I'm figuring out the microphone. Sorry, I've been watching too much Celebrity Jeopardy.
We're good. We're good. But welcome to this week on MPX special edition. It is a Saturday night. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're just gonna kick this right off. We got a big night, crazy busy schedule, lots of guests. As you see with us now, someone I have been wanting to talk to prior to this, Big J. Welcome, sir. Thank you for your time. I know you're busy. I know you're getting ready. You're already prepped. But One question I had lingering, and we've seen kind of the fallout here lately with you and Red Chambers, but we never really got an answer, man. Like, why align yourself with somebody like JD Griffey?
For weeks, I've been hearing the addicts tell me that I sold out. No, I didn't sell out. I invested in myself. What happened? If you look back on history, we won the tag titles as the Suns.
Yeah.
But in the last couple of months, at every turn where it's right there in our grasp, what happens? Red loses it again and again and again. Okay, so what I do? I decided to change things myself. When I saw that graphic, when we were supposed to wrestle JD and LBJ and Joey, that night I made the call.
Wow.
To JD.
Wow.
I was going to ask who approached who first.
I approached him because I'm sick and tired of not being taken seriously around here. What's happened since I've left and joined JD? I've won every single time I've stepped in that ring.
That is
I
correct.
suppose the proof is in the pudding there. Is there a specific reason why JD and not somebody else that you could have gone world class?
Why JD? Why JD? What has been around his waist 6 times? What did he win
That's a very good point.
this past Thursday
That is a
on
very good
ROH,
point.
the MPX championship? He is a winner.
I
That
can't
is fine
even
with
hate
JD.
I can't even hate that.
No, not at all. So you've aligned yourself with JD Griffey, who also has LVJ, who also has Joangelo Garcia. And so, Jay, and Kelvin, I think you and I were discussing this beforehand. Are we seeing a reincarnation of sorts of the trust fund?
It sure seems that way. It seems that way.
I am not going to talk about the group's business. I'm going to talk about my business.
Understood. But you were presented, and you just brought up a great point. You are presented with an opportunity tonight here at the Texas Rumble. You winning the Rumble puts you in line for the very title that's on JD Griffey's waist.
Yes.
And being that we've seen him, the MPX, ROH Global Wars, I mean, you're getting a very big benefit off of that.
Correct.
So tell me, if the opportunity aligns itself, will we see you in the Rumble to try to win it?
Yes, of course. Everybody's in the Rumble to win it. If you're not in the Rumble to win it, you should even be in the Rumble. And yes, if I go on to Destiny to wrestle JD Griffey for the MPX Championship, that is going to be the best match anyone will ever see at any MPX event for all time. Because that is what JD and I are here to do, and that's to push ourselves and each other to greatness.
It's a strong claim there, Jay.
Very strong claim.
And you don't think this is going to cause any sort of rift or anything like that? Now, here's a question kind of surrounding that. Are you going to be ringside tonight for JD Griffey's match against Rich Swann.
Yes, 100%.
Gotcha. And are you, if presented with the chance, and I only say this because I know certain tactics can be taken in the ring. If presented with the chance, Jay, are you going to ensure that JD maintains that title, or you want to taste a little bit of that celebrity opposition there with Mr. Rich Swann?
All I'm going to say is this. If the opportunity presents itself, winners will win. And we are winners.
You know what? I questioned why you did what you did, but a part of me too was like, Red kind of had it coming because the whole House Sagan thing, and you kind of accepted him with open arms, and he kind of had it coming. But it's hard to argue that the choice you made was not a bad choice. It right now, you have put yourself squarely on a path to stardom and championship gold. So
Correct.
I can't hate that.
You shouldn't.
I'm sure you saw ROH and MPX Global Wars.
Yes,
You
I did.
saw your teammate LVJ. You saw JD Griffey on there. How motivated are you now to get to the next time ROH and MPX collaborate?
I'm motivated now more than I have been probably in the past 4 years of my entire career. There's a time to where you leave everything in that ring in front of those fans to get to the next point.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to get to that point and confidence in yourself and what you can do. And I'm at that point. So I'm done sitting at the kids' table. I'm done with this second fiddle bullshit. All right. Sorry for the language.
Nah, say what you got to say.
Yeah,
No gimmicks.
The men I am with now, we have room for all of us to be the greatest. We are going to succeed together. And if we can't get to that next step alone, we have 3 other fantastic, phenomenal performers and athletes to help each other out.
Matt, I got nothing else, man.
No. I'd love to hear your thoughts or your final words as you head into this fantastic 30-person over the top rope Texas Rumble tonight, where the winner gets an MPX championship match at Destiny. Jay, you got strategy notes or messages to the other competitors in the field?
To anyone and everyone who will be entering the Rumble tonight, it doesn't matter if you're Red Chambers, if you're Dylan Cavens, it could be Athena for all I care. If anyone stands in my way, I will throw you over those top rope without a second guess.
I'm just making sure the Minion Overlord isn't around.
He was in here, so I had to look myself.
That's I'm sure that'll get back to her. She's in a great mood for sure. So Jay, thank you.
Thank
very
you so much for your
time. Good luck tonight, obviously, and good luck in everything that you do going forward.
Thanks, boys.
I will keep my eyes on you, and I would love to have you back on the podcast after this to see where you are at that moment. But very much looking forward to see what you do this year, my friend.
All right.
Thank you very much. Big J, everybody.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, Matt, there it is.
Yeah.
Mission statement of sorts from one Big J. Big night tonight. And as we bring in our next guest.
Calvin, how you doing, man?
How are you doing, sir?
What's going on?
I'm fine. Oh, JJ's here. Guys, it is Rumble night.
Tonight, yes, indeed.
Are we
Careful
ready
with
for
the
the
mic.
surprise?
Yes.
Are we ready for the
Always ready for
big fight feel? Are we ready for Demo to go back?
to bet.
Are we? Is that what we're calling right
I mean,
now?
listen, we're in Fort Worth. We're in my city. Listen. Everybody says they're from Fort Worth. They're not from Fort Worth, okay? Demo's actually from Fort Worth. I went to school not too far from here. So let's
All right.
be real. The hometown hero is gonna win this match. All right, back to back.
Is that how
I'll
you
see-
want me to announce you tonight? The hometown.
I mean, you might as well. I'm from Stop 6 in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. So how I feel is, listen, regardless of if you're my best friend, you're in set 6, listen. Respectfully, I got to kick JD's ass. And I should be representing MPX on these big stages because, I mean, Demo held the company up for 2 years by himself.
Not gonna argue that.
Not gonna argue that at all.
Can't argue that.
And recently, I felt complacent. I felt like I wasn't enough. And then we had Global Wars. We had all these things go on, and I wasn't front and center. So it woke me up. It made me realize something. I gotta go back, sit back to get exactly what I need, and that's the MPX championship. So guys, this Rumble season, so cheer up, and I'll see y'all later.
All right, take
All
your
right.
time now.
That was short,
All right,
sweet.
it's fine.
Right to it.
Easy and to the point. I'm not mad at that. at
I'm
all.
not mad at that either.
No,
Man.
you know, and it makes our jobs easier, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to think about any other questions because the man said everything that I needed to say right there.
Yes.
Shining Truth wanting to go back to back, and he's gunning for JD Griffey. I will tell you, the one question that I wanted to ask him was if he wanted Rich Swann to take the title off of JD or if he
I wanted
wants
to ask
JD
that
to
too.
retain it.
I wanted that too. Also, we're coming off the heels of MPX ROH Global Wars. I want to know how that affected him because he got to go up against one of his idols in that match,
Yep.
in Shane Taylor. I know he really looks up to him, but I want to know what that match did for him mentally.
Yeah.
And specifically Set 6 as a whole, because that was a great look for Set 6. And I want to know what that attitude is from there to tonight. But he sounds like he is charged. He is ready to go.
Focus.
He is laser focused. He didn't want to give us too much time, which means he is going back to lock
He's getting
in.
ready.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
But gentlemen, JJ, welcome to the show, my friend.
Not to be it, man. The MPX addicts are starting to pile in at the door.
At the door,
If
yes.
you didn't know, guys, the doors open at 7 p.m. tonight here at the Southwest Community Center. I literally was in the traffic. The MPX addicts are ready.
They are
tonight.
ready to go.
They are already in the parking lot. I've already said hi to some of them. They have been waiting there since 6 o'clock, since 5:30 even. So obviously these folks are ready to spend their entire Saturday night here with us. It's going to be a wild night. Again, this is the Texas Rumble out here at the Southwest Community Center, 6300 Welch Avenue in Fort Worth, Texas. But gentlemen, the Rumble is not the only thing that's happening tonight. The title matches aren't the only thing that's happening tonight.
Right.
We have to talk about this referee situation one more time.
Please.
Oh, my
Where are we kicking this one off?
Who knows?
Let's start with Evan, because Evan was on the show
He certainly was.
and he had a lot to say about the championship match in particular.
Yeah.
Right. Or the Rumble. Could there be referee involvement in the Rumble?
I mean,
What about Sky Della Cremosa versus Brick Savage?
you took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say that. He touched on that breaking the law match. And I mean, I think we get a handful of referee involvement tonight. But one thing I will say, because it's Texas Rumble season, we all know the surprise element in the room.
Yeah.
This may just be me being crazy. Do we get a referee as an official entrant into the Texas Rumble?
Stop.
I'm just saying.
I can't. And out the window there, I saw Evan walking by. I don't think he heard me, but that's okay. No, let me ask you guys this. I'm going to have a choose your own adventure. Do you want to start talking about breaking the law match, or do we want to start talking about referee potential in the Rumble?
Neither one of these was on my bingo card.
So here's then my thing about the referees in the Rumble. Last year, Demo Diamond won, but he won because them referees were distracted as hell.
That is very, very true. That's very true.
Who's to say that the referees tonight won't be conveniently distracted at a very key part in this Rumble?
You know what, man? And what's wild about the referee situation is I now have to pay attention to who's actually reffing the match, because that's going to determine the type of shenanigans we get. Like if it's Cedric in the Rumble, then I'm like, all right, we got a fair shake here.
Right.
Anybody else, I'm looking at them sideways, bro.
Yeah. That's very important. You'll have to pay attention to who the referees are in the championship matches when they're announced. And we've got to, of course, talk about who potentially could be the referee in the breaking the law match. It would not surprise me in the least to see Cedric Scott get involved somehow in this match.
In the breaking the law match?
Yeah.
Breaking the
Oh,
law.
that match, I'm actually I'm looking at him sideways in that match.
Because Cedric has this investment, has this personal thing with Brick, because that's what started the whole dang thing.
Right, right. You
Yep.
know what, Matt? That's a great point that you bring up, but I'm going to raise you one because
Uh-oh.
we've kind of seen the metamorphosis of Cedric as of lately. Like maybe you saw the light. Maybe Jamie Aller was in his ear enough to get him to see the light. No pun intended there. But, I think maybe with Cedric, if he does get involved, I would say he's only getting involved because whoever the other referee is, whether it's Evan or
Sure.
somebody else, I think they're going to be too much on Sky's side for the law. And I'm not saying that the World Breaker needs help because we've all seen it.
Just about to say,
Rick
does the
doesn't-
World Breaker
Brick
need
doesn't
backup
need
tonight?
help. But if we do see it, I think Cedric aligns himself with Brick and finally backs away from this law
Oh.
nonsense.
Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea.
I'd be
But
very curious to see if Cedric breaks out his hardcore alter ego as well. To
Hardcore
potentially, the deathmatch ref, right? Death
It's
ref?
Texas Rumble. Why not?
why
Why
not?
not?
Why not?
To the shock of many in attendance, I'm sure it would be ridiculous to see. But this match, obviously, it sounds like it's in a no disqualification atmosphere. I will get clarification on the rules before we hit the match, and of course, you'll hear me explain it. But folks, who do we have in this match?
Oh, Brick Savage.
Yeah,
Brick Savage in anything outside of a normal match is a disadvantage to anybody he's facing.
but
or
this
they're
is
facing.
the former Texas Chainsaw
That
we're
is
talking about.
that is true. But what's also true is Sky has undergone an attitude change. This is not the same Sky Della Cremosa that we're used to.
Right.
He's gone corporate, and I think corporate has kind of taken the edge off of Sky Della Cremosa.
Oh my goodness.
I hate saying that.
Yeah,
That-
it sounds
hate
very
saying
strange to hear that.
That was not on the bingo card either, but I will piggyback on what I said earlier this week when we did no gimmicks on either Thursday night or Friday night. Nobody is in for a treat when you have to step across the ring with a pissed off Brick Savage.
Very true.
There is no ins, no ifs, no what, no. And there's no rules in the match for what we know because the name alone, breaking the law.
Yep.
We talked about the over-under being 5 doors. I'm still thinking there may be 5 or 6 doors broken tonight.
Yep.
So give me Brick Savage to win that match tonight and officially break the law.
I probably should have checked under the ring before we did this. I went around ringside to get a good look at all the action spots and everything like that. I did not check under the ring to see just how many doors were actually there. Your over under might be contingent upon how many doors are actually down there. Now I made a comment on X, and you can follow me at the Choice Matt Andrews. That what draws people to Oba Femi in the WWE is that you got your flippy people, your cruiserweights, your uber cruiserweights, your technical wizards, all of that. But sometimes, man, in wrestling, you just want to watch a man whoop another man's ass without
That is
any
true.
sort of consequence.
That is true.
Fact.
And that is also why people love the World Breaker Break Savage, because the men, they come out and stuff's gonna go down.
Yes.
Right.
And what's scary is they have all of that what you talked about in their arsenal. So you don't know
the added
what
fuel.
you're gonna get. Yes, exactly. So and that's calm. So
That's calm. Yeah.
so a pissed off Brick Savage is not good for anybody. On top of the fact that he has all of this stuff in his arsenal.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the Breaking the Law match is going to be absolute barn burner, shall we say. We're also very much, of course, looking forward to the MPX Women's Championship match.
Yes.
Abaddon
Yes,
defending
yes.
their championship against Nikki Blackheart. And Abaddon, of course, just coming off of a successful defense against Ray Lynn at ROH MPX Global
Yep.
Wars.
Right.
Yep. Guys, we talked about this one too earlier this week, and I saw Nikki Blackheart earlier, and in person, she looks just as serious as she does on television.
Right.
It is not a joke. And you were right too, Matt. Like I went back and I looked at some of her clips, and we haven't seen anyone to like pull the mental game out of her. But I got to give Nikki some credit. What she has been putting out has been implying that she does use a lot of discipline, and she relies heavily on discipline. Now, if she falls back on that, I'm very interested to see what this match looks like. Very interesting. I called and knew earlier, but I did. I did.
Oh.
I called and New. I might stick with and New.
Oh, okay.
I heard a might in there.
I might stick with it. But what Abaddon and Raylan showed me on ROH television, I called Nikki before I watched that match. What they showed me on ROH television is that they have an ability to play whatever game you want to play. And so if you're in the ring with Abaddon, it is not an easy night. It is going to be a tough night with both ladies in that ring vying for that championship. And I can't wait.
You know, I'm going to piggyback on what you said because we did talk about this. And from the minute that this match was announced, I was on the and new train. After seeing one of the graphics that came out today from Nicholas Caldwell, shout out to Conspiracy Graphics and Apparel, by the way. Looking back at some of the stats Abaddon has had since winning that MPX Women's Championship, the people that she's beaten, Reza Clark, Shay Carmichael, Bert Vixen, more recently Ray Lynn. Abaddon's racking up wins against people of high credibility. So Abaddon is on a wave. Abaddon has that momentum. However, I'm going to stay 10 toes down on this because, again,
You're calling and New?
I'm calling and new because we've seen it. Nikki Blackheart came to Who Runs the World 2 in Alejandra's backyard.
That is a very good point.
She kicked the door in and said, I'm here. This is my moment. I'm not here for a flash in the pan. I'm not here for this one-off.
Yep.
I want to be here. And she showed that. And consistently leading up to this, since it's been announced, she's put in that work. And I think tonight is going to be the payoff. So, and new MPX Women's Champion, Nikki Blackheart.
I also said we have to enjoy her while we have her because she won't be on this level too long. So you're right about that, Matt.
So here's my thoughts on this women's championship match. This is the Texas Rumble. Last year at the Texas Rumble, it was the Alaskan Assassin Angela Armstrong going against Shay Carmichael, and she lost the championship. Got to make sure she's not here, otherwise she'll kill me. She lost the championship at the Texas Rumble after roughly a 180-day reign.
Yep.
Abaddon has hit 182 days as champion and has defended against, I believe, just as many opponents as Angela Armstrong did when she won the championship.
At the Texas Rumble.
This is one of those I'm not saying, I'm just saying things. I still fully believe that Abaddon has this match under control. But folks, numbers don't lie on certain things, So be very curious to see how this is going to go down. Y'all feel me?
I feel you.
I respect it. I'm a numbers person by trade, so I respect that. I like it. Look at us doing our homework for the panel. Look at us.
Talking all professional and stuff.
Something like that.
It's almost like we belong here. Once again, folks, we're just about 30 minutes until doors open. Doors are going to open tonight at 7 o'clock. If you haven't gotten your tickets at mpxwrestling.com, you might be able to get a ticket in here at the door. I wouldn't bet on it, though. But just in case you can't, you can always catch us streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling. 3 matches and 1 very packed Texas Rumble tonight.
Very, very
Indeed,
much.
yes.
And don't forget, the offer is still on the table.
Is it?
It's still on the table.
We haven't sold out yet?
No.
Okay.
If by chance you happen to see this stream and you haven't purchased the ticket yet, there's still general admission open. So get here. If you get here and you buy the last ticket,
that sells out the show,
you will have 2 tickets to Who Runs the World 3. And you know what, guys? I'm feeling kind of generous.
Oh, man.
I'm feeling kind of generous today.
We're breaking some news.
I'm having a good day. So I made a mistake.
Okay.
And I bought 3 front row tickets tonight.
For tonight?
Yeah.
For tonight?
For tonight.
Huh.
Like in 30 minutes?
Like in 30 minutes. I bought 3. I made a gaffe. Silly me. It's just me here tonight. So I tell you what. If you buy the last ticket, not only will you get 2 tickets, 2 front row tickets to Who Runs the World 3, I will upgrade those general admission tickets that you buy tonight to front row seats Tonight.
Oh man, can I go refund my ticket? Is it too late to do that, or am I not involved in this?
This man, a man of the people.
I love it.
I will upgrade you tonight. So if you see this stream and you haven't got your tickets yet, it would be very great if you get here. You might be front row.
But that also means you got to sit next to Kel.
That is true.
But
Or
that's
Vaughn.
Good fan.
Hey,
I
that'd be
think.
great. Maybe we can have an impromptu no gimmicks podcast right in the middle of the show, and you bring aboard this guest fan, this guest MPX addict, to do some analysis
Exactly.
in between each of the matches.
Exactly.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, absolutely not. But I think right now, guys, it's about time to bring in our next guest.
Yes, we have a phenomenal. Oh my God.
He's here.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
God, what are we doing? We need to stand up, man. Give
Oh my
Albert.
God.
He's here. Oh wait, Alfred's here too. I'm gonna give Albert a chair because I think.
Alfred doesn't need a chair.
Never mind. I'm here for it, guys.
I'm gonna shake your hand, sir.
I'm the only one excited.
I'm gonna shake your hand. All right.
JD.
I'm not going to give you the honor.
How's it going, man?
Fair
I'm not
enough.
give you the honor.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to give you.
Fair enough. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. And Thursday, I had to eat some crow. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I had to eat some crow. Not happy about it. It is what it is.
What makes you so unhappy about it? Let's get to the root of it.
I don't like being wrong.
You, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You think I do, but
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
I hate being wrong.
Okay, so you telling me a title match, Ring of Honor, Global Wars. You telling me the 5-time champion. You telling me you betting against the 5-time champion.
You know
The
what?
guy who when he
No.
became the guy who when he became the 5-time champion was beating a record in MPX. Whose record was it? Don't worry, I'll tell you. It was my own record. And then at Ring of Honor, Global Wars. I beat another record, the number 5 record. Guess whose record that was? Mine. I'm out here racing myself, and I'm in the lead padding my stats.
That's
You
a
wanted to
ball.
be wrong. Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
You're right.
Yes, you did.
And you know what? I
And I don't
got
tolerate ship jumping. That's the message.
I got to take this one on the chin.
That's the message. I don't tolerate ship jump.
I
Don't give
got to
Ship.
take this one.
ship. Thank you. Ship with a P.
Just
Thank you.
you know, same
And-
thing. Tomato, tomato.
I don't tolerate it. That's
Listen,
all you do. That's all.
I'm not ship jumping. I'm not. I'm saying I was wrong. I was wrong. I bet, but if
Just let me ask you a question.
Please.
How many times on y'all show? How many times on y'all show has this man said, JD, he's always 10 steps ahead. He always knows something that everybody else in the room don't know. Did you say that?
I didn't
Those
say
were not your- What was your word?
I agree with
Oh,
those.
no, I
words.
didn't even do it.
You
No.
said that.
No.
And
You
those-
are right. You are right. You are right.
you out here proving yourself wrong. Listen, he's defying the laws
No,
of
what
the universe.
what I
He's
did.
proving himself right and wrong
Wow.
at the same time. What are we doing here? What are
Wow.
we talking about?
What I did, JD,
Yeah,
I miscalculated.
man.
I did. I
That
miscalculated.
is a bit of an understatement, but sure.
I highly miscalculated.
Go on, bro. I'm gonna let you cook.
I did not take into account that ROH is your stomping grounds. I did not take that into account. I did not take into account that you are used to the bright lights, and Delenn Cavens wasn't.
Moment's not too big. Moment wasn't too big for me. Like again,
No, you look
Let's-
very poisonous.
let's talk about it. Oh, my poison is poison, bro. You finish,
Yeah.
finish.
These are bars.
All I spit it, them was light bars. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
He cooking.
I'm not. Let me cook. Let
Go
me.
ahead.
That belt, like looking at this
Listen.
belt up close, that is a gorgeous belt, by the way. First time I've seen it this close. That's
Yes.
a beautiful belt.
It is.
Shout out to the 6th time because, you know, Kelvin, I hate to
Champ
jump on-
six.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Did it just take you till now to realize that? Because I realized that on Thursday night.
Oh,
God.
Oh my god.
that's a T-shirt right there.
Oh.
Oh man.
Now I'm not trying to give Demo Diamond a reason to sue me. He's not gonna come up on my account. Absolutely not. I've already done wonders for his career. But that's neither here nor there.
It's all right. Calm down,
Hello.
champ. It's okay.
But back to what I was saying, like the moment wasn't too big for me. Like we always talk about how I'm 5 steps ahead. When I debuted 3 years ago on Final Battle, I was facing 2 world champions, Keith
Correct.
Lee, Swerve Strickland,
Correct.
with Big Bro Shane.
Correct.
The main pay-per-view Final Battle. You think that's throwing me in the deep end.
Yeah.
I've been swimming ever since. I knew what was gonna happen. Caven was gonna get out there. He was gonna see all these fans, and his mindset was gonna be, I need to give them a show. I need to give these people their money worth. And all I was going to do was go out there.
And do what you
And
always do.
He's concerned with proving everybody that believes in him right. That is not an obligation I have.
And then in the meantime, you're proving everybody wrong.
JD, you were just talking about your debut in ROH. I want to harken back.
Yeah.
16 years ago,
Yeah,
you made your debut at Metroplex Wrestling
absolutely.
by smashing me in the arm with a steel chair.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I was.
I wasn't gonna bring
But
it
all that to say,
Yeah. I wasn't.
all that to say,
Yeah.
I'm incredibly proud of how you represent this company and how you carry this belt. My question to you,
Yeah.
who do you have your eye on tonight in this Rumble?
Great question.
That's a great question. The God's honest truth is, I am concerned with the contenders in the match. There's a lot of people in the match, and I've racked my brain about it. There were just a few things that I was more concerned with being the champion now. My Gatorade flavor. They normally give us the classic lemon lime, but I like Glacier Ice Blue.
I actually have some.
You know what? I fucks with that.
Again, definitely worried about who the contenders are. The 30 entrants in the Rumble, because they will be the contender. But I was also more concerned with the towels in the back. They weren't warm. I feel how I feel about that. But again, I'm willing to overcome adversity.
Wow.
Being a 3rd generation trust fund baby, I know struggle. Right?
That is a struggle.
I know struggle.
That is a struggle.
Have you ever missed a sale at Nordstrom, bro? Yikes.
Step a foot in there.
You know,
Man.
JD, it's funny you bring up the trust fund and being a trust fund baby.
Yeah.
And you seem to have this wonderful new alliance here, obviously reuniting with Joe Angelo Garcia.
sure.
And now you got
Hopefully.
LVJ, and
Yeah.
you got Big
Future.
J in there as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of J's, by the way,
Yeah, for sure.
including JD Griffey. But are we seeing
That's neither here nor there.
are we seeing a reincarnation of the trust fund?
You can't reincarnate something that never died. That's just, I think, and again, like you asked a great question about the who I got my eye on. I think the question is for you: do you have any advice for anybody that's in that match? Because you know more than most how far I'm willing to go to get my way. And I'm about to have this for an extremely long time. Do you have any advice for the people in the Rumble tonight? You think you want to be #1 contender, just like Rich Swann thinks he wants to be #1 contender. I got a bone to pick with that guy. Okay, this man, while I was main eventing Ring of Honor, putting on a classic, Dustin Dylan Cavins. Everybody was talking about AJ Francis and Rich Swann. They were talking about that guy. While I'm the #1 guy in this industry, they're talking about Rich Swann. I'm the 6-time MPX champion. And yet I'm the definitive underdog in a match with Rich Swann.
That's really curious to say. I don't think I pegged you as the underdog in this one.
I don't think I did either. I said,
No. You don't have any
No, I'm serious.
That's not.
I'm serious.
We're
I'm
not.
serious.
That eye contact was
He
lethal.
been lying and he gonna be lying all night. Because I know that's your man.
Rich Swann is my guy, but I've learned to not go against you. I've learned that. That is a lesson I had to learn the hard way. I don't want to be sad anymore. So there it is.
Be sad anymore. I'm sorry, that's gonna break me.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm. This is not one of those times that I'm gonna come in here all smiles because I got a bone to pick with not just you.
Fair enough.
I got a bone to pick with every single person on God's green earth that calls themselves an MPX addict, and we're gonna address that tonight.
Hey guys, I don't know if y'all
Oh, Rich Swann's here, everybody.
Yeah.
Rich Swann's here. The code word is smooth criminal. What's that mean? I'm about to put a lien on a body.
I'm gonna put a lean on my eye.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. You trespassing again.
all right, no
Every
gimmicks.
time I say
Guys, all right.
Fellas,
you
Hey,
show up.
you gotta show up because you won't let me have my moment.
I won't let you have.
I'm tired of you stepping on my
The
moment.
thing, I'm not stepping on your moment. The thing is, every single time that we get into a ring, you always think that you have the upper hand, but you don't, and you always got somebody to watch your back. See, I highly doubt that you could beat me by yourself.
It sounds like a challenge.
The glasses are off. I think challenge just got accepted. I've got eyes on this one tonight.
Keep it. No.
We have a whole net. We're paying fans here.
It's all right. Hey,
tonight,
Yeah.
guys.
I don't care about the paying fans.
I care
See, it's
about
not
the paying fans.
fans.
Go.
I-
We finally agree. I don't care about the paying fans. You want to run it? We can run the ones right here, right here. I'm gonna beat you by I'll beat you by myself. Gentlemen, I'll beat you by myself.
No.
You think you could beat?
Hey,
hold on.
We've been in the
fellas,
ring together. You
enjoy
know
the
when-
podcast.
you know
Come on,
when the
come on.
intensity
Separate locker room.
high.
Separate
I don't
locker
care.
room.
Oh, go ahead. You got the
I
table.
don't care.
You got, it's your turn. It's your turn. I'm champion. But
Just- hey.
apparently it's Rich Swann's turn. Let's go out. No.
You we get into a ring. I always have you beat. You always cheat me.
You can't control your temper, and you wonder why your family don't want to be around. See, you wonder why nobody want to be around. See, you control yourself.
Swan.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun tonight.
You're good, Swan.
Gentlemen,
It's Texas Rumble season, guys. I mean,
Thank you.
wow. I'm sick of this guy, man. Alfred, you always stepping on my phone. Oh,
Okay.
wow. That was explosive.
that was my first time in there. Wow.
Oh.
Things get a little hairy here at the Southwest Community Center, where tonight MPX presents the Texas Rumble. 30 men going over the top rope for a chance to face that guy or that guy.
Not
That's
this guy.
Destiny. No, not those.
No.
Oh,
The two that were trying to hurt each other.
let me make sure we're still.
Yeah, we're gonna check some stuff. All right.
Are we ready for our next guest?
Well, I was about to say I'd like to be able, Calvin, with your permission, obviously, to go from something a little bit more chaotic into something a
man.
little bit more civilized and upscale. And if I could, please, I've kind of wanted to do this for a while now, but if we could please bring in Tommy. It worked.
I was wondering what the smell was.
Oh,
Scoot up.
all right.
Oh,
Okay.
This is my
okay.
Oh,
all
all right. That's
All right.
okay.
This is my seat.
Uh, ladies and gentlemen of the No Gimmicks podcast, MPX Addicts, the super.
What's wrong, man?
Yeah,
It's
you know
okay.
what?
He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand what greatness smells.
Oh, damn.
I thought we were at social distancing again, 6 feet. But Matt, you good?
Keep going.
Oh,
You know, okay. So Tom A, I have the first question for you, if I may, if you will allow me the opportunity to ask you said question.
Actually, I want him to ask me the first question.
Well, Tom A, thoughts on your current status right now? Because I've been watching you since the Tom A beginning, and you've been on an incredible run, sir. I got to give you that. You've been on one incredible run. What does a win tonight in Tom A's mind do for Tom A?
What does it do for me? You know, I am an international star now. I mean, I have these selling out all over the place. Pre-orders gone. I feel like a win tonight would just help expand upon the great aura-filled and glorious brand that is Tom A. You know?
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, my bad.
It's
Sure,
okay,
you know,
Rich.
What are you doing in my
It's
shot?
okay.
You could be facing him. You could be facing
He
him,
wouldn't
but-
be able to handle my aura.
Wow, what is going on
Man,
tonight?
tonight is the night.
I don't know who he thinks he is to just walk in here and interrupt us. This is my time. This isn't his time. Does he even have an interview tonight?
He was supposed to, but things went left.
Yes.
But let's get back to you, Tom A. Let's get back
Yes.
to you.
Thank you.
You said a win would put you in a different stratosphere.
It would, because I mean, let's look at the past Texas Rumble winners. Almost all of these people have gone on to become MPX champions and write a place for themselves in the annals of MPX history. And if anybody deserves their own special place, their own little wing, if there was their own Metroplex Wrestling Hall of Fame, it's me, the Supernova.
Let me ask you this, because lately we've seen a lot of groupings, a lot of new pairings, such as Big J. He talked to us earlier about why he aligned with JD Griffey, but you have seemed to take in the satisfaction of being by yourself. How freeing is that for you?
It's like being trapped in solitary confinement for 20 years and just finally stepping out and getting a great big breath of fresh air. I don't have to worry about other people anymore. It's all about me. It's all about making me the greatest thing that I can be and not having to worry about some ungrateful person waiting, trying to ride my coattails.
Wow. That's powerful. And speaking of what you just touched, well, first of all, may I ask my question, Tom A?
You may.
Thank you for letting me ask my question.
You're welcome for my
Oh.
humbleness.
We've seen this metamorphosis that you're in, this change that you're in. We've seen the levels that you're willing to go to get the job done. Tonight, you have to do that with 29 other participants. Is there anyone that worries you in the Texas Rumble, or are you just locked in? This is your night.
Who possibly could fill the aura of the Supernova? I mean, there are matches earlier in the night that maybe they could be in the Rumble, and there are a few people I'm worried about. Maybe.
One just
Not
walked
really.
by.
I mean, I could always just go through a middle rope. No one wouldn't be able to touch me. If it's like Brick Savage, I'm getting that. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not getting in that ring.
I like honesty.
I like
Honestly,
it.
I
like
love
it.
honesty.
I'm not mad at it.
So,
I'm not mad at it.
Tom A, thank you, by the way, for anointing me with your scent.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, I'm good. I've been anointed. Thank you so much. Do you happen to know what number you're entering in at tonight?
I do not. Because, as a humble and gracious person, I feel like I should just wait. I should wait and let the hands of fate take me to the places that I am supposed to be.
I like that answer.
I like it.
If I may, gentlemen, I don't know if you heard us the other night. We were picking Rumble winners. And I know you say I don't get it, but I want you to know that I do. I had this premonition,
Vision, if you will.
a vision,
Oh,
that you would enter at number 1 and that you would run the table and go the entire distance to win the 2026 Texas Rumble and go on to main event destiny.
that would be a glorious way to
Mm.
win the Texas Rumble, wouldn't it?
But what are you going to do if you draw number 1, though? That's
Well,
that's
at that
next
point,
card.
it's all about survival. Well, I was like, I could try and eliminate the first person in there with me, but then that still leaves me with the next person coming in. And if we build up the numbers,
Yep.
and I have enough people in there to where maybe they don't realize because they're not on the same level as me that I'm in the ring, I could slip out, take my time, let them all beat each other up while I take my breath. I mean, I got to make sure I look great for when I win the Texas Rumble. If my hair is not impeccable by the time I win this, I am going to throw a fit on my hairstylist.
Taking frequent breaks to freshen yourself up actually isn't a terrible strategy, gentlemen.
More spray.
Yeah.
It's on my bingo card. I'm just,
Yeah.
freshen up. Just save me a space.
Are you bringing that with you to the ring for
Oh,
all the
of
29
course.
other people tonight?
Of course.
Okay.
29 sprays and 29 aura farmers.
Oh my.
Tyler
love
Foster has
that.
been on record saying that we could see 29 aura farmers tonight.
By the way, I love the name.
Thank you. I mean, it's a great name for an amazing person.
It is. It is. And by the way, I also have you picked to win the Texas Rumble.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad you do. We all remembered what happened last time, didn't we?
Game recognizes game. I see you.
I'm glad you see me because now the rest of the world is going to get to see me tonight when I win this Texas Rumble.
I have another question for you, Tommy. What happens if in this Rumble you come across your previous life? If your previous life enters the Rumble
Mm-hmm.
and those that
Haven't
you
seen
knew
them in a minute.
happen to have.
I happily invite them to try and get in my way because they may think that I still have some semblance of care, that somewhere deep down inside, I'm still that same Tommy still there. My name's not Tommy anymore. I'm Tom A. If they get in my way, they're getting horrified, just like everybody else. And I am going to embarrass them.
Nothing else needs to be
No.
said.
That's great, and that would be why you're my pick, Tommy.
Thank you.
I just want to say from where you've been as a tag team competitor and having, I've endorsed you on X for months and months on end as a tag team person. I just want to say it is an honor to watch you come into this singles era of Tom A. And I'd be happy to endorse you across the nation anywhere.
Thank you. You're welcome for allowing you to be in the presence of everything that is me, the supernova.
It's great.
Tom A., thank you for gracing us with your presence. We will look forward to seeing you shine tonight. Good luck to you, sir.
I don't need luck, guys.
You're right.
I'm a supernova.
You are right. God, I love that guy.
Anybody else hear any magical bells and music when he left? I was like an aura.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm glad he left before I said what I was gonna say.
Oh,
You guys made your picks. I'm still locking in. He's in my top 3, but I still have 2 other guys that I've got my eye on in this Rumble.
Who was that?
I
One's
mean,
demo.
one is Demo.
On
He
his
was
demo,
here.
yes.
And I hate I didn't get to ask him this question because we saw a couple years ago Tatum Manning headlining Destiny with Trey Miguel in his hometown.
Yep.
Demo Diamond in his hometown. I know he's gonna put on for the hometown faithful regardless.
Yep.
So Demo's my top, and then I've got the reincarnation of excellence, Kari Ja Wright, coming in there as well to round out my top 3.
You are trying to change my mind. you were trying to change my mind.
What's on my heart. That's been the theme of this show tonight. Speaking from the heart.
You were trying to change my mind. That's a very compelling argument you made. Very compelling argument you make. Guys, we are just over 7 minutes away from doors opening to this monumental event. We got one more guest coming through too. So in the meantime, like what surprises would you guys want in this Rumble tonight? Being that half the field hasn't even been announced yet, we have surprises on deck.
Of course.
That is for sure.
Right.
But what surprise would you guys like to see?
Not me. I know that's on the bingo card.
Scratch that bingo.
Yes.
I'm still gonna stick with my original surprise pick. I would love to see the leader of the pack. I would love to see Stephen Wolf come out tonight. Or if it's not Stephen Wolf, I would like to see a variation of his past faction. Give me one member of the Dream Team. I wouldn't mind seeing a Danny King or KC Kareem come up to the DFW area. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Somebody that I would want to see in this Rumble,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they've been announced yet. I don't think so. But they had an excellent match on this past Thursday on ROH MPX Global Wars with Lee Moriarty.
Oh
And
yeah.
that is the final boss, Exodus Prime. I'd love to see him in this Rumble. And speaking of Lee Moriarty, if you got the time, sir, come on through.
Exodus Prime, of course, the subject of such controversy at last year's Texas Rumble
Yes.
when he won the match. But as we were talking about earlier, the referees being distracted meant that nobody saw that Demo Diamond had already been thrown over the top rope.
Correct.
And so Exodus, who
No one brought that up during the year. That's wild.
Exodus, of course, on this year-long mission to prove that he should have had that spot all along, does the final boss make a return tonight to right a wrong?
Absolutely.
I didn't want to bring it up because of the fact you saw how explosive it got with Swan and JD.
Yes.
Tonight is going to be a night where everybody is getting smoked.
Mm.
I'm not getting involved.
Yeah. Depending on when this championship match is, could we see Rich Swann if he's not victorious, or JD Griffey if he's not victorious in this Rumble?
Well, that's the
Don't tell him I said that.
No, but that's the thing, right? We saw the people who were not as successful in their matches last year come out for the Rumble. Obviously, that opening triple threat, which was incredibly memorable last year,
Yep.
with Phil Shaw, Carlos Diaz, and Rich Swann. I just watched the Rumble earlier today. That's why it's fresh in my head. But they all three came back in the Rumble at various times. So anything is possible. Of course, we could see them come in tonight.
Absolutely, man. And man, very, very exciting. The buzz is already in the air, man.
Absolutely.
Buzz
Yeah.
is already in the
We've
air.
had MPX addicts lined up in the parking lot since 5:30. 4
Yes.
minutes away from doors opening here at the Southwest Community Center, 6300 Welch Avenue. Come on down. The first bell is going to be at 8 o'clock p.m. This is Metroplex Wrestling's Texas Rumble, sponsored by the No Gimmicks podcast. And Calvin, just in case people are just joining in right now, what was your oh so generous offer?
So we have two offers on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Offer number one is the person that buys the very last ticket that sells this place out tonight. You will get 2 front row tickets to Who Runs the World 3 in March. Also, if you are that very same person, you will get your seats tonight upgraded to front row seats. You'll get to sit by me, so hope you like me. But you will get 2 front row seats tonight, and you will also get 2 front row seats at Who Runs the World 3.
So it pays to come in here and try to sell out this place. We are already close to being sold out here at the Southwest Community Center.
Yep.
It's going to be a fantastic night. It's going to be a loud night. We can't wait to see all of the MPX addicts just as they're about to walk in the door here tonight. 2 title matches and 1 match which has absolutely no rules. Of course, we are talking about the MPX Women's Championship match where the Living Dead Girl defends their MPX Women's Championship against Nikki Blackheart. And a lot of my compatriots here have said that we're crowning Ann new tonight. We'll wait to see on that. And of course, the MPX Championship match featuring new champion Shady JD Griffey, who won the belt at ROH MPX Global Wars, taking on Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swann. And we already saw earlier in this show just how explosive that feud is going to be.
They may very well fight all night long.
All night long.
I get it.
That's twice that's come up tonight.
Very good. Very good.
But yeah, a lot of testosterone between those two men. So much so that Matt Palmer had to come out and
Save us.
separate it.
Yeah.
And speaking of the man himself,
Here
I
it
don't even want to do this.
I love your shirt though.
Thank you. It's old as shit.
For this particular reason.
There's been a lot of stuff that you've been brought into here lately, Matt, that you
That I
haven't
don't
wanted
wanna
to
do.
do. Yeah.
Telling them, leave me alone. Somebody booked me last week. I fixed that. Thank God.
Yeah, how are your ribs?
They're hurt. As long as that keeps me from wrestling.
Ah,
They're hurt.
It hurts.
what are you looking for? Who do you have your eye on, and who is your pick tonight for the Rumble?
I swear to God, if they play my music, I'm throwing in a fan. I don't care.
Can it not be?
not
Not
any
me.
one of us.
I will sell this company. I swear to God. Okay, so I'm looking forward to Swan and Griffey. Of course. I have my own rivalries with both.
Right.
I may or may not have been off my rocker and off my meds and tried to kill one of them. Swan.
Yeah, that was a fun
So
match.
I'm looking forward to that one. See, what happens. You saw how fun that was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was sucking wind in the corner. I was like, oh my God. They want me to wrestle? I couldn't hold back Swan. Oh my God. That's fun. Who do you guys got for the Rumble? Who you got?
I have Tom A, and I think Tom A will get number one and go the distance of this Rumble, sir.
Mm.
I also have
Tommy's entrance would last the 30 minutes.
That is true.
That's why he's gonna run the whole time.
That is true.
Give
Alright, we
me
got-
Demo Diamond coming in at 17. I'm locking in my pick. Give me. I don't know. No, there was a thing.
There was a thing.
Demo number 1, demo number 17.
Somebody is coming out at number 31. It might be Palmer or Matt Andrews. I don't know.
Number 31. As I'm cleaning up the show, yelling at people to get out.
I got a bad
I'm trying to sell merch. I don't care.
I also have Tom A, but I have him coming in at like 25.
Tommy.
Hey.
Granted, it reminds me of a younger me. But Tommy.
A certain centerfold, if you will.
Has anyone in NPX recently caught fire as much as Tom A?
It's
the aura.
Literally.
It's the
It
aura.
is.
Well, okay, well, there was that time somebody caught fire.
That one time.
The city had to call and form a legal team.
Something.
Yeah.
So that's who we've got, Palmer. We do have, and I appreciate the time. This is being
Absolutely.
Phenomenal.
We know you're a busy man.
I'm usually getting yelled at by Athena.
Yeah.
you got to make busy with the fans that are about to come through the door.
Oh, I'm gonna run.
You should.
I'm gonna run the second. They're gonna be in here like, oh, hey, Matt, you want to wrestle? No.
No.
Go to your job and tell you to work an extra shift.
You say that twice, and yet here I am working with the city.
Right.
We're in.
Stop it. You're gonna make an example. I'm not doing it.
Sorry, cancel that script.
Steel ring hurts.
No one heard that.
Let me be old.
And
Let me be old and die. He is a wrestler. What else we got going on?
oh, not much. We were actually going to bring Man on over
You
here
want
to talk
Man-Man?
about it.
All right, well, I'm gonna go before he gets into a fight and I have to break that up too.
Wow.
Got so many calories.
Man, get
Bye,
it.
everyone. Oh, okay. So here's my prediction. I am gonna go with LVJ
Oh,
number 29.
number 29.
I'm gonna pick me. That's
Yeah, I wanted you to get mad. Get mad. The camera's right here.
I don't.
In front of
I'm
you.
already pissed.
Good.
This is messed up. Everybody's not been picking me. I've been hearing everybody predictions. Nobody picked Man yet. That's kind of a little disrespectful for me. Sorry.
It is.
a little disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but thank you for your time. I know you got to lock in. What does that feel like, though? Does that put an extra chip on your shoulder?
It makes me feel like y'all must forgot who I am.
Ooh.
It makes me feel like y'all forgot what I did to LVJ, what I was willing to do to Sky, what I'm willing to do to JD, what I'm willing to do to anybody just to get on top. So if y'all need to be reminded, I'm glad to do it. It's just a couple body bags going with it.
So how was this most recent time when you got arrested, I suppose, by the law and taken out of that match that you were supposed to have, only to come back this most recent time and have that jailhouse match? Like, what did that do to you in there?
The fact that you brought up that I got arrested is a little offensive.
I'm just
It's a little offensive that you're on Black History Month of all months. You want to bring up I was arrested. But
I am the minority here, aren't I?
but
It's like an episode of
it-
G1 Ignic.
It is. It is.
it was just it didn't surprise me what Sky was willing to do. I mean, y'all see how the refs screwed me out of my title, so
Yep.
it's a story that ain't done yet. Sky gonna get his. Brick gonna make sure of that one tonight.
You know what? Speaking of tonight, because you talked about title, and we know JD is currently MPX champion. Let's say he does retain. You go on to win the Rumble tonight. You have been on record saying, JD, anytime, anywhere, any place, you can catch this fade. So what does that even do for you? Just putting that in your mind right now.
It gives me every more reason to win this Texas Rumble. It gives me even more reason to hurt JD because not only he did win the title back, but he beat one of my best friends to do it.
Fair enough.
So I mean, if you got beef with my homies, you got beef with me. So JD, when I see you, and I'm gonna see you, I hope you're ready for that fade. I really do.
Are you going to make your presence known in this breaking the law match between Sky and Brick? Are you going to be?
No.
No? Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Brick,
Fair enough.
Brick wants a friendly fade with Sky. Brick is gonna get his friendly fade with Sky. I have no business in that whatsoever.
You know, there was something unfinished between you and Sky, so fair enough.
Sky gonna get his when I'm ready. But for right now, I'm looking for bigger and better, and that MPX title is bigger and better.
I respect it.
I respect that too. Man, it's filling up already. The atmosphere is about to change. But thank you for your time. I know you got to go get locked in. Thank you for your time, man.
Good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, sir. Run it.
I'll call the police when I get done.
I got you a cell.
Kelvin, you got to take us away, man.
We are live.
Well, don't.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Anything else you got?
Listen, man, the doors are open. The fans are starting to pile in.
They are.
It is a beautiful arena. We have so much to get into tonight. Stay tuned. We may go live after the show, depending on what that looks like. But we are here. The Rumble is getting ready to start. Guys, any last words? I'm going to go shut this thing off.
Look, I'm going to say this. If you haven't gotten here, go ahead and make your way here. Southwest Community Center. It is MPX's debut here in Fort Worth, Texas. Last year at the debut in Irving, almost 400 addicts, old and new, packed the house. Me personally, I want to break that record tonight for MPX's debut in Fort Worth.
Sounds like we might. Tonight, it's Metroplex Wrestling's Texas Rumble, live from the Southwest Community Center in Fort Worth, Texas, 6300 Welch Avenue. You can still get your tickets at the door. Maybe. Thank you so much to the No Gimmicks Podcast for sponsoring the Texas Rumble. And until 8 o'clock tonight, when we kick off the action, we'll see you at the show.
Be safe. Take care of each other. Enjoy. Peace.
Peace.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks.